Congratulations on the deal. How does it feel to know that you can continue to play here in your hometown for your hometown team?
Yeah, it's just amazing. I mean, just this whole thing, just from the beginning, has been a dream come true. Getting drafted here first, and um, being able to get an extension done and agree to terms on that is amazing. So looking forward to it, and looking forward to the things to come with it, and many playoff appearances and Super Bowls to come.
Cole, did you know when you went out to practice today that it was done, or what was the timeline for you of knowing?
Yeah, last 3 days were pretty hectic. Kind of figuring out, not really knowing where it was going to go. But got a call from my representation 20 minutes before I went out that we're good to go. So it was a good feeling.
Yeah, how'd that feel just walking out there?
Yeah, just relief, and hard to focus on everything going on with stuff like that and getting phone calls all the time about it. So it was nice just to get to practice and start focusing on the things that matter.
When did talks pick up? Were they going on during the spring and summer?
No, we started in the summer towards the end of OTAs and throughout the 6 week break, and really picked up the last week just kind of getting sealed and done.
What excites you about being part of this offense and with Justin and kind of growing now with the whole group?
Yeah, well, I think obviously we added some good pieces offensively. A guy like DJ that we added is great. Getting Mooney back and healthy, getting Chase back and healthy, and the stuff that we were able to do in the run game last year was really exciting, and looking just to build upon that pass game. So we're excited about where this is going, and I think it'll be an exciting upcoming year.
Have you had a chance to reflect on where you were when you were drafted to where you are now? And if so, what do you make of your NFL journey to earning an extension here?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's been up and down, just as most, I think, NFL careers are. And I'm still early in mine. I'm still a young guy, and I got a long way to go, and I'm excited about that for sure. So, but yeah, when you look back at kind of the stuff I was doing my rookie year, I look like an idiot out there at times, But it's cool to see the progression and kind of where things are going, and I've seen the improvement every year, and I'm looking to continue to take those steps this coming year and the years beyond.
What do you think the next level is for you? Are you focusing in on any part of your game specifically?
I mean, for me, it's just always been all around, and it's always just to be whatever I got to be that day. It was funny. I was talking to somebody the other day, like blocking really wasn't a huge part of my game coming out, but it's kind of had to form that way just based on the offenses I've been in the past 3 years, and I think that's become a good strength of mine. And so it's just always continuing to build my all-around game and be whoever I need to be that day. If I need to be in line and we need to run the ball 40 times to win a game, like I can be that guy. Or if we got to drop back 40 times to go win a game, I can be that dude that's able to split out and do things as well. So just continuing to improve on all those facets of the game.
In the 20 minutes before practice, and when you found out, you get a chance to call people and tell people, let them know?
I just texted a few people and then was out to practice. So I'm sure I'll get some phone calls here. So yeah.
What's it feel like to get a $50 million deal? I mean, I wouldn't know. So when you think of that amount of money, what does that mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable. It's obviously life-changing stuff, and it's pretty wild to think about. At the end of the day, like it's crazy. I don't even know how else to say it, but honored to be here. Honored that that they felt I was a guy worthy of this, and ready to get going and prove these guys right, and really play beyond what the contract value is, in my opinion. That's what I want to do, and show that they made the right decision.
Yeah, on that note, this is not a staff that drafted you. Does that mean actually more that you were able to kind of prove them right in the process over this last year?
Yeah, well, that's pretty cool when you get two sets of you call it regimes. Coming one that obviously believed in me enough to draft me, and then a new one that comes in that believed in me enough to give me an extension. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a good feeling, and yeah, I mean, just kind of attest to all the work that I've put in and just what I've been doing the past 3 years.
Cole, what's the most stressful part of the uncertainty that you went through the last few weeks?
I think just not knowing what's going to happen. It's the one scenario where when I'm out in the field, I can control what's going on because I'm in control of, hey, I got to go cut off this defensive end, or I got to go win this route, or whatever it may be. I'm in control of that. But when you're in these negotiation talks, everything's kind of done at that point. There's no more. There wasn't play going on. There's nothing I could go out and do. So you're just kind of waiting and seeing, and I can't control Ryan's thoughts on what he truly thinks about me. He has an opinion one way or the other, and you just kind of sit there hoping, and it's kind of this controlless feeling. But I'm glad it was able to work out.
Was it validating to hear those words from Ryan?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean that those are the guys. Those opinions are the guys that I care about the most. My teammates, my coaches, and then obviously the people in this building. So when you get that validation, especially from Ryan, it was a big deal.
There aren't a lot of guys still here from 2 years ago even, I think
Yeah.
15 of them. What does continuity mean, not only for you, but kind of, what do you think it could mean for the team going forward to not have as much change as there's been?
Well, I think that's big, and I think when you got chemistry, that's how you see these championship caliber teams year in and year out. They got you see the same guys over and over again, and when you're able to build that chemistry, you're able to go win championships. So yeah, it's a big deal for sure.
Cole, are you a guy that kind of sets goals for yourself before each season, and can you share what any of those might be if you do?
Yeah, I mean, my goals are they're almost like day to day. Like you just I think my tight end Jim Dre, who's been great, and just daily goals that we pick out, and it's just something that you just, hey, this is the focus of the day, and you just take it bit by bit. I don't like to get too grand with it because then there's a lot of things in that aspect that you don't control. But when you go out in the practice field, there's little techniques and things like that you can and you focus on, and that's kind of how I just take it, just day to day like that.
Anything stand out with Justin starting training camp?
I mean, what do you mean? Like today's the first day?
Like third year, does he feel next?
Oh, I mean, yeah, you saw that in OTA, just confidence, all that stuff, and obviously second year in the offense. So you feel it, you feel his confidence. I think he's confident in the offense, and we got a lot of work in this offseason, the 6 weeks we had off, which was great. And, his command and all that stuff is going to pick up, and you feel that for sure.
Well, you have a teammate in Chase who's 2020 draft pick as well, same situation, the contract year for him now. You've probably known him longer than a lot of these other guys here. What's his mindset as he kind of looks to this season and the opportunity he has here?
Yeah, but Chase is a competitive dude. He's always been like that since I've known him. So, yeah, he's just out here to compete, do his thing, and I think he's gonna be a big contributor for this year, and he needs to be. That's what we need from him, and if we want to go the places where we need to go, Chase is gonna play a big role in that.
How did you see him kind of battle through, the ups and downs of coming here mid-season last year and just try to get through the rest of last year?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, when you're moving from one place to another and going into a brand new offense, and quite frankly, an offense that we were all still getting comfortable with at the time, and to be thrown in the mix like that, it's tough. So I think this offseason he's done a great job, and he was around for the 6 weeks and throwing with Justin and the rest of the guys and getting work in there. So I know he's ready to go and looking forward to the season.
Well, you obviously earned the deal, but how important is it to you that you outplay it and make it a good deal for the Bears and for yourself?
Yeah, I mean, that's a huge deal. I think at the end of the day, you're going to measure that, and I think ultimately by, the wins that come from this, and the guys that we keep going forward. And, yeah, I mean, that's a big deal. I want to be able to prove them right, and I think if I'm able to do that, I think the organization as a whole, we're going in the right direction.